Did you know that every time you call a friend, you're actually talking through light? This light doesn't travel in open air, it moves through ultra thin strands, thinner than a single human hair. These strands are made of glass, yet stronger than steel when it comes to carrying data. Every message, every video, every heartbeat of the internet rides on beams of light. But how is this miracle of technology created from simple grains of sand? Today, we'll go deep inside the world of fiber optics to see how sand becomes the invisible thread that connects humanity. Stay till the end, because what looks fragile at first hides one of the strongest systems ever built by human hands. The story begins decades ago when scientists discovered that light could carry information. In 1988, the first transatlantic fiber optic line, TAT-8, connected the United States, the UK, and France. That single cable changed everything, marking the birth of global connectivity. From that moment, the US became the digital heart of the world. Tech giants like Google, Meta, and Microsoft didn't just use the internet, they helped build it. They co own many of the cables lying deep under the ocean today, quietly powering your online life. Imagine a world without fiber optics. No instant messages, no high speed streaming, no real time connection. It's hard to picture life without the light that links us all. The journey starts from something ordinary, pure white quartz sand. Only specific deposits are chosen, containing the level of silica needed for optical glass. At mining sites, giant excavators scrape layers of sand and load them into heavy trucks. Each truck carries dozens of tons, heading straight toward processing plants. There, the sand moves along conveyor belts through vibrating screens that remove stones and debris. Then it's washed in industrial tanks. Streams of water and mechanical agitators clean away clay and dust. The washing repeats several times until the sand reaches perfect clarity. Even the wastewater is recycled to recover tiny silica particles and reduce loss. After cleaning, the sand is dried in furnaces, removing all moisture. It's then packed into sealed containers ready for the transformation stage. Inside chemical facilities, silica from the sand turns into gaseous compounds under extreme heat. These gases react and condense, forming layers of ultra pure glass. Instead of melting the sand directly, engineers build the glass layer by layer, removing every impurity. This happens inside a rotating glass tube, heated by a moving torch. As the gas flows through, it turns into microscopic particles that settle on the tube walls. By adjusting gas mixtures, engineers design which part becomes the core and which becomes the cladding. Every layer must be flawless because even one impurity could distort the light inside. This makes preform fabrication the most expensive step in the entire process. After hours of precise buildup, the tube solidifies into a dense glass rod called the preform. Inside this rod, the complete structure of the optical fiber already exists, only magnified. The preform now moves to a drawing tower rising nearly 60 feet high. At the top, it's heated to over 3600 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to soften glass. As the molten tip flows downward, a single thread is drawn, just 0.05-inch thick. That's thinner than human hair, but it must remain perfectly uniform from start to finish. Laser sensors scan the strand continuously, checking diameter and precision. If the thickness varies by even a thousandth of an inch, signal quality can fail. Operators may cut or inspect sections using pliers or blades to ensure consistency. A single preform can produce fiber stretching for dozens of miles with flawless light transmission. Right after drawing, the fragile fiber passes through a liquid polymer chamber. This coating adds strength, the inner layer flexible, the outer layer hard for impact resistance. Next, ultraviolet light cures the polymer, instantly turning it solid and transparent. The process is perfectly timed with the drawing speed to maintain even thickness. Now, the fiber can handle movement and testing without breaking. Once approved, it winds onto massive reels at the base of the tower. Each reel holds dozens of miles of fiber layered evenly under perfect tension.